everyone! Welcome to Nerea-san channel. So for this week's video, I thought I would share with you guys some clips from my graduation exam from the Bolshoi Ballet Academy. Oh my god, I'm not sure I'm ready for this kind of throwback. I actually graduated in 2016, so that's about like 6-7 years ago. So I think that my technique has changed since then. Obviously how I look as well. So I thought it would be interesting to analyze my technique. I prepared this video as my audition video after graduating. So that's why you see the sides of the video cut, because it was for auditioning purposes. Back then I had no idea how auditions work, how we get into companies. I just followed the guidelines that the companies have on their websites, and they usually require like class work, ballet work. So this was part of it. Anyway, let's get into the video. Grand pilier à la seconde. Oh my god, I was so nervous. Especially these first combinations at the bar were like so nerve-wracking. As the exam went by, you kind of relax a little bit. But yeah, I remember that I was really thinking about not messing up the combination as well. Remembering everything that our teacher has taught us, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, Tanjus were never my favorite, and that's one of the main things that they judge in exams is the turnout and the lines. And so my muscles were like trying to turn out so badly. We were preparing this class for about at least a month, I would say. And the weeks prior the exam, we were just running it like a performance to build up the stamina, because we had very little pauses in between combinations. So yeah, something that really helped me a lot calm down was listening to the music and taking it as the performance, right? So we don't have a role, but like feeling the music, feeling the movement. That's kind of actually what it helps me in performance nowadays as well, thinking about the role, thinking about the music, right? So I think that definitely helps. Oh my goodness. Ooh. There's a lot of upper body movements, a lot of heads. Nowadays, as a professional ballet dancer, I don't think I do as much, because in the everyday ballet class we just focus on warming up, not so much as performing. So yeah, I feel like it was a different purpose back then to take class. Also, every year at the Bolshoi Ballet Academy, the teachers have like a syllabus, so you need to show certain steps for sure in the exams. Frappe! Musicality is also something that they are looking for. Very sharp movements for frappes. Oh my goodness. I feel like I was spending 100% of energy in every single step. That's kind of exhausting, and I don't know if I could do it now, because as you grow older you learn to release in some pliés, to release in some moments, right? It's impossible to take ballet class every day with that kind of tension. Pirouettes at the bar were never my favorite, I must admit. Adagio with big port de bras. To be honest, I feel like my arabesque was better back then. I think so. But some things like à la seconde and some other extensions, I feel like now I feel more comfortable doing it. Again, because the muscles are not so tense now, so my body's like, okay, I let you lift your leg higher in this part. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, let's move on to the center. Here we had the judges like so close to us. Scary to mess up, scary to fail. Goodness. I was afraid for every single pirouette. I'm like, you better do it good. Oh my god. Fondues in the center were also tough. Especially when you are nervous, you're kind of shaky, and fondues are all about smoothness. So yeah. Here's another combination of turns. Again, praying to make it good. Here's the Grand Adagio. It's the most dancing part of the exam because it includes the Adagio section and it also includes some jumps. You also get to express your artistry in it. Now we move on to jumps. I feel like I had the knowledge of how to use my muscles properly for jumps, but maybe because I didn't have the strength, I think that I didn't jump as high as I jump now. The movements look a little bit dry. Sometimes you need to let your body process what you know. Don't get frustrated if your body doesn't do things right away. Sometimes you need time to process, maybe even years. My teacher loved jumps. So we did every kind of jumps that they had in the books. We did them. That was actually pretty good because jumps also teach you coordination, which is something very important. Oh my god, point work! Oh my god. Our teacher used to give us very slow relevés in the center to build the stability. This is something that I try to pass on to my students nowadays. I feel like doing a slow plié relevé in the center, it's probably one of the hardest things because it requires a lot of control. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. I feel back then I thought that my point work was probably the best thing that I could do. I knew that jumping wasn't the best thing and turns weren't my best thing, but oh my gosh. I still have that tutu actually. And the leotard as well. Some adagio. Again, slow movements in the exam are the most nerve-wracking. You can see when they do some close-ups that my face is actually super red because again, we didn't have breaks. You kind of have to show the turnout, the lines, the stability, the musicality, the precision, the high jump, the good coordination, the artistry. So there are a lot of checkpoints that you have to pass. Mazurka time! One of my teacher's favorite steps. I also like mazurka because you can also do some kind of artistry there and some arm positions that are interesting. Oh my god, fuetes! I remember that I decided to have my hands on the waist to have some kind of excitement for the fuetes. I struggled with them for so long. Oh my gosh. And this manège of soutenus. My teacher used to tell me you have to do them fast, otherwise it's not impressive. So I was like fighting to do it like fast. Oh my goodness. And here's the very last part of the exam, the little hops. Probably my teacher thought that this is the best thing I could do back then. Yay! Oh my god, that was quite a lot. It brings back so many memories watching this exam. As I shared, sometimes you have the knowledge on how to do the steps, but your body needs some time to process it, and maybe you'll get the results years later. So don't give up if you feel frustrated, things will come. And with the years, you will approach the ballet classes differently. Now, as a professional ballet dancer, we use the ballet class to warm up, to prepare for the rehearsals and performances. That's the main nowadays for me, right? In my previous reaction video from when I was at the Bolshoi Ballet Academy, I did get a comment saying that I looked better back then, and at the time I didn't really know how to reply to this comment. I did share a little bit on Yamakai TV about it. When somebody shares in a video that they struggled with, unhealthy relationships with food, I don't think it's very appropriate to say you look better back then, because I was sharing that I was struggling, right? I feel like we have to be mindful of other people's experiences and be kind to each other. I did struggle with the relationship with food. Food is supposed to give us the nutrients in order for us to dance and to be able to perform and have a long-lasting career. But I approached food as the enemy and like a guilty thing to do, to eat food. That's also no good. Not every ballet dancer goes through the same journey. I'm sharing my own, and hopefully I can help some of you if you're struggling with certain things. Maybe not get so frustrated over technique, listen to your body, and most importantly, be healthy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this reaction video. If you did, gohyoka onegai shimasu, like this video, channel登録 onegai shimasu, subscribe to Nerea-san channel not to miss the next videos. Thank you all so much for your love and support, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye! Bye bye! Love you guys! Bye.